Hello, everybody. Welcome to another midweek fun with me. Sorry, thought I got everything all cleaned up. I guess not. I hope everyone's having a great week. You know, it's hump day. It's the middle of the week now. We're halfway done. Well, 2 more days left, and then it's the weekend. For some people, at least. For me, yes. I don't have to work this weekend. That's next weekend, luckily. So, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be making some chicken avocado wraps. First thing we're going to do is make some ranch because the bottled ranch is it's okay. So, we have some ranch seasoning right here. Just following the directions on the back. It says for 8 ounces, we're going to do 1 to 1.5 tablespoons of the mix, along with a half a cup of milk and a half a cup of mayo. Which, yeah, doesn't seem pleasant, does it? So, let's see what we got over here. And I'm also baking some breads. So in about like 40 minutes, we'll be taking those out. I've already made 4 this afternoon after work. Just took out 2 right now. We have 3 more in the oven. So we don't need this now. So we got our 1.5 tablespoons. This looks a little crooked, doesn't it? Maybe, I don't know. There we go. That looks better. Oh shoot, I need that, don't I? And I'm sure you can substitute mayo for other stuff, such as sour cream or plain Greek yogurt. But I'm just following those directions. And we need the mayo anyway for the chicken marinade that we're going to be using. So a half a cup of milk. That's what a lot of people don't know is that mayo is essentially, a lot of ranch from restaurants is essentially just mayo. So some people may be disgusted about that. Fair warning. So we're doing a half a cup. We don't need this anymore. We're done with that. Then let's get a cup of this delicious mayo. And the reason why I'm making this right now is so that it has time to set in the fridge for a good like half hour or so. Then what we're going to do is we're just going to whisk this all together. So once we're done making this, we're going to move on to making some brownies. Was she home?
Yeah.
Cool.
She loves you, loves you, loves you. And if she wasn't so, she'd steal you.
One of the breads that I made today or yesterday, I should say, was for our neighbor. She wanted pineapple banana bread. So I made that for her. Which is interesting.
I'm going to give you a big hug and a kiss and a love.
Cool. So let's see, it says half a cup we did. Combine the ingredients in a bowl, mix well, combine, cover and refrigerate, chill for 30 minutes to thicken. Stir before serving, keep refrigerated. And this is why restaurant ranch is always by far better than what's in the bottle. Hey Cal, how are you? How's your weekend? I mean, your week. I don't even know. I'm tired. How's your Wednesday going? See, it's already thickening up right now, so that's a good sign. We just want to get it super thick, so then we can just spread it around. I mean, you can eat it like this right now, as is, as well. You don't need to thicken it, but if you want it thicker, you're always going to put it in there. Because when you go to a restaurant, they'll give it to you just like this. Just take a little sip, a little lick. So good. That is absolutely delicious. As I make a mess with my clean dishes that I just cleaned before starting stream. So I'm just cleaning this little bit of a mess up because I don't want to deal with this. So the next thing we're going to be doing is making the mayo marinade, which consists of a tablespoon of the mayo that I have out right now, and then it's going to be 2 cloves of crushed garlic. And I'll be using the garlic press for that. I'm not going to mince it. And then some lemon zest, salt, not lemon zest, lime zest, lime juice, some salt and pepper, and then just a little bit of chili powder. Not a lot, just a little bit to get some flavor. But you know, you can always make your marinades however you want them. I'm gonna follow that one. We're gonna try that tonight. So, do I have a lid for this? I'm not sure. And I was planning on making tortillas tonight. But we all know how well the last one went, where even though they were delicious, they didn't work out too well. So I just bought store-bought ones for now. It makes everything so much easier. Let's cover this up. Let's let this toss in the fridge for when we need it, which won't be for a while. What do you mean? Okay.
Sure.
You're starving, Marvin? You want a cheese stick?
Sure.
Where do you want your Cheetos?
I don't want the cheese.
You don't want your Cheetos.
No, I want. I know I want coffee, but
Arm coffee? Like, you want me to make you a cup of coffee? You want Starbucks or do you want a Dunkin'? Yeah. Ignore a giant bag of Lucky Charms. That was me doing some Pokemon hunting, trying to find some cards. You know. Alright. Let's go. I'm still waiting for my cards for today, so hopefully they'll show up here soon. My Miracle Twins. The Japanese box.
oh, okay, Dylan.
Yeah, it's supposed to be here today.
Oh,
And Amazon's usually here by now.
there were a couple Amazon packages.
Those weren't Amazon. Those were USPS. You said Starbucks, right?
Yeah.
Alright. So what was I saying? 2 cloves of garlic. Break that up. Just 2 cloves right there. Nice. Nice and perfect. Set that in there. Do you want onions in your wrap tonight or no? No? Okay.
Yeah, onion clumps and catnip.
What do you mean?
This was just on the couch.
Oh, I don't know. Look at that. That's crazy. Literally just like slid right out. That's a good sign that these are going to be some good garlics, right? Let's hope so. Who? Yeah, I put Charlie in timeout today. She was being problematic, so I threw her in the bedroom, and she was all sad. Yeah, but I came in and gave her treats. You know, I was like, even though you're being bad, I'm not going to give you treats if the other girls get treats. What's what?
The string was like upwards.
Oh, I don't know. That's weird. All right, then I said some salt, some pepper. We don't need this sink on. Just a little pinch of salt because we have a lot of salt already coming from the mayo. A little bit of oregano. Not a lot, just a little bit. Just a little dash of pepper. Red chili pepper, that is. Let me rinse this lemon off. Lime, I don't know my colors. Oh, this is a rough lime too. So hopefully we get some juice out of it. Let's do the roll method. All right, let's get some zest out of this. All right, we don't need that much zest. That's enough. Let's chop this lime up. I can't talk. Probably gonna need that. Oh yeah. There's like barely any juice coming out of this. You get a juicer. That's for sure. Hey, I have a cup on my desk. Can you fill that up with water for me, please? And let's just combine all this together. Oh, we forgot one last thing. Need a couple cranks of freshly cracked pepper. My wife's favorite, JKLOL. What's that look for?
That's not my favorite.
I know, that's why I said JKLOL.
I know.
Jeez. Let's get this all combined, and then we're gonna throw our chicken in.
One.
Which one?
Sweet cream. Can you? No.
How much do you want? Give you a dash more.
You put it down. You try to one.
Ah, that lime juice is like destroying my finger right now.
You want both?
No. Tell me if you need more. That's very.
Need more?
Try it. All I taste is just coffee. Good?
No.
Just a bit more, right? It just flies
That
out.
wasn't a bit more. That was like another bottle.
It just like flies out. I'm sorry. I'm
That was
sorry.
kind of goofy.
Oh shoot. Too sweet? Or is it fine? So we're just gonna toss this into here. We're gonna let it marinate for a couple minutes. Obviously, we gotta get all the marinade all up in it. And we're not gonna need to use any oils or anything because of the oils that are in the mayo. And I didn't trim the excess fat because we're also gonna use that to kind of have that burn off. I saw you in here itself, so as you can tell, there's probably going to be plenty extra chicken in here to make a wrap ready for tomorrow. I wonder where Peach is at. I'm going to give him some help. I'm going to yell at that boy. Let's just set this lime aside for now. Oh. Set that there. Let's plug in our induction top, shall we? We're gonna heat that up. All right, where did I put it? Is she psycho? How psycho is she?
Play with it.
So we're going to put this about medium-high heat. So in my case, level 4. And while that's coming to temperature, let's cut up some veggies. Set that there. We're going to use 1 tomato. I got 2. Avocados were on sale, luckily, today, too, so that was a really nice surprise to see. Avocados are one expensive fruit, right? Or veg? I think they're fruits. I'm not sure. I think they're. I don't know. I don't want to be wrong about that. Come on, stay in line. Just doing some thicker cuts of the tomato so that we get some nice chunks in our wrap. I didn't buy lettuce because I'm assuming we have lettuce, right? Okay. Alright, let's set this aside. Just wipe off that cutting board because all this juice is there. Just chop up our avocado. Hopefully it's ripe. That's the only issue with buying avocados. Is when they're not ripe. And this one. Look at the size of that pit. It's tiny. Let's see if I can. Alright, that's not going to come out for me. I had an incident last year with cutting an avocado, so I'm very careful about it. What? I know. I had the avocado hand. And just like that, the pit fell out. So if you don't know what the avocado hand is essentially, it's not just a bit. When you're cutting out the pit, it goes straight through the avocado. That's something that's pleasant, and it took, because it was right here, right on my hand, the palm right there, so it took quite a few months for it to fully heal. And I just messed that up. Oh, this avocado was not ready to go. It's still pretty tough. Just there's a pit there. We don't want that pit. Right. Said anything about what? No, the only person that's talked is your mom. I don't know if there's anybody else in here. I don't think anybody's watching, but you and my mom. You and your mom. I guess my mom too. You know, my mother-in-law. I saw it's all in there when I was prepping, but I didn't see her. She hasn't said anything. So that should be nice and hot, nice and steamy. Let's get those chickens in there. I should have sliced them in half, but I didn't. A little overcrowded. I'm here. I had to feed the dog, your mother says. So we're going to cook this for about 5 minutes on each side until it comes up to the temperature of 165 degrees. And at that point, we don't need to let it rest at all. We're just going to slice right into it because it will be at that proper temperature. So we will be using our food thermometer for this. So while that cooks, I'm just cleaning up a little bit. But you're on the kitchen table? What do you mean I'm on the kitchen table? Oh, you're just on. Gotcha. Yeah. I get you, Kel. I hear you. I'm debating on making some fries in the air fryer. I think we have some. Okay, Google, stop. Let's take a peek at those bread that I made. We're currently making. Gotta grab a tester. Take 5 more minutes to check out this one. This one was actually smaller, so maybe done. So I made two mixed berry, a raspberry, and a blueberry. This one gone. And the other one's just a straight cinnamon. So let's chop these up. Oh boy, do this chicken smell fantastic. Does it smell fantastic? Yes, it does. Try a little piece of this avocado. Yeah, not done. Not ripe enough. I'm gonna have to do the. There was one that felt really right, and that was the one I was gonna use for tonight, but I didn't. That's my mistake. Did I have another bowl out? Here. Heat them in a little bit. What are you making for dinner, Cal? Something delicious as always. Take a peek at these. They should have some nice browning because of the marinade. Yeah. Shift them around a little bit. As I mentioned, I'll make some fries. I'll toss the air fryer over there on that side of the kitchen. Excuse me, just texting real quick. I yell at Peach right now and be like, yo, bro, where you at? Smoked sausage and cauliflower and tater tots. Nothing special, easy stuff. Still sounds delicious, though. That's all that matters. Oh, look, we have crinkle fries. Let's get stuff out of the way. Preheat. So 400 degrees. Put that preheat it, and we're going to cook it for about 18 minutes. So, alright. Flip these over. can see it's not sticking, which is a good sign. Always a good thing. Yeah, like I said, I really should have had these because they're really thick. So they'll check on them here in like 5 minutes, see how they turn out. Check that recipe we're gonna be following. So in the Discord that I've been hanging out in, I've been posting, all my cooking stuff. So they linked this zucchini bread. If you like to find that recipe again. I have a zucchini over there, but I already shredded some today because I made some zucchini this afternoon. Oh, I don't want you to see all this stuff up top. And why does it look like it's there? That should be fine. All right, check it out. Food. Pour out the food at. Zucchini Brownies from iambaker.net. That's the recipe we'll be following tonight. Now, I've been here before for other websites, other stuff. So preheat the oven to 350, okay, and prepare a 9x13 pan. All right, let me just rinse this out real quick. Even though I know it's clean, I just like to, since it's on my rack there, I don't want any dust build up on it. For tomorrow night, heading to my sister-in-law's house, because we're going to be attempting to make some macaroons for nephew's birthday. That'll be pretty fun. Shut down these. Should be done by now. Oh yeah, look at that. We can about to turn the oven on. Ah! Almost burnt myself. Yeah. So I made some pumpkin chocolate chips because that was requested. We'll need more of these because I didn't. And I'll have to go back and mark the recipe. All right. Let's take a peek at this. Dip them around a little bit more. Put it there. So, this recipe calls for oil, sugar, vanilla extract, flour, cocoa powder, baking soda, and salt. And then 3 cups of zucchini. I'll ping them now. Because they wanted to watch me make this. I think told you to shut the hells up. Whoa. Whoa. I think my moderator over here should make himself mute himself for like 10 minutes. Let's see. Done. Open that up somewhere else. At ping. Let me see. Alright. Toss. Fries in there. Finish the rest of the bag. Daniel will take some for the co-worker. I can't time myself out. Can I time you out? Oh, I can ban you. Time Peach out for 60 seconds. I don't want to time you out for 60 seconds. That's crazy. All right. So, let's get back in there. I open this in Safari. All right, cool. So I don't have to leave it. All right, let's use this as our measuring because it does call for weight. So what we're going to do is 300 grams of granulated sugar. Hello, Gotch. How's it going, dude? Hopefully these brownies turn out well. I'm currently making the chicken for other part of the stream, but I'm also prepping the brownies at the same time. And then it says a half a cup of veggie oil. So it's kind of interesting. This is a considered like a vegan recipe because there's no non-veggie products in here, I guess you could say. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. All right, so we're combining a half a cup of oil with our sugar, and we're going to mix that. We combine all that, and then we're going to add in. I probably should have done this in the bigger container, sugar bowl that I had out. I'll do that right now, actually. All combined. Let's check this chicken real quick. So I think don't want to overcook it. Even though it's probably still has a little, yep, still has a little bit to go. So we're fine. Just flip it again. One more time. All right, so we mixed our sugar and our oil. Now we need a tablespoon of vanilla extract. Get that all up in there. So nice and well combined. Get out of my whisk. All right. So next we're gonna need 250 grams of flour. Need to dry that flour off. This off real quick. $256 grams of all-purpose flour. Forgot to zero out my scale there. Almost there. Perfect. So now we're going to combine our flour, cocoa powder, which we need about 64 grams of. What's up, King? How's it going, dude? Prepping the brownies now. Come on. Don't want it all. 68 grams. I guess we're a little bit over this. A little bit over. See what else do we need? So baking soda, we need 1.5 teaspoons of that. Half right there. So one and a half, then a teaspoon of salt, and then we're going to combine all this for until it's just so it's all dry. It says. I forgot to add the salt. Let's get this out of the way. A little pinch of salt. Where is it's chilling, nice. Yeah, I was expecting my miracle twins to be in today, but I haven't showed up yet, so I'm still waiting on that. Oh, I was hoping to open it up tonight on stream. So we're at 134 degrees. We still got some time to go on that one. Let's check on this one. All right, so fold in, add flour, mix until very dry. Let's fold this all in. As I spill it. Add flour, okay. This is gonna be so dry. This is crazy. Because adding all that sugar and flour together, sorry, the sugar and the oil together. So we're just gonna fold in our zucchini, which then we have to, after folding it in, we have to let it rest for 5 minutes. There goes all my raspberries. Let me take this out for right now. And I shredded the zucchini today, so since I made that zucchini bread this afternoon, like I posted, or I made that last night. I don't know. I did something. It says that this batter after 5 minutes should be wet. We'll see how that works out. I don't know, without that butter or milk or anything, this is kind of crazy. It said finely shredded, so obviously mine was out of the food processor, so it didn't finely shred it. Maybe I needed to shred some more. I'm going to set this aside for now. It says give it 5 minutes. Clean this up. Vacuum. I'm going to sweep here once we're done with all this tonight. Got flour and cocoa powder all over the place. Take a peek at our chicken again. Coming up to temperature now. It's a lot better than it was a couple minutes ago. What? This is a lot bigger piece of chicken anyway than the other two. Take a peek at this one. $146. We want to get to 165. I'm going to let it rest because it's at 160 right now. Let's take this off. Even though I said I wasn't going to let it rest, I'm going to. Just to be safe, let it come to temperature itself. Since we still have a few things left we need to cook up and chuck. Over here. Just take a quick peek at this big one real quick. Yeah, it's nice and juicy, so let's let this rest for about 2 or 3 minutes real quick. Too much stuff in a little space. The next thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have to warm up our tortilla. Really debating on cutting up some more zucchini just to be safe, on the safe side. Because that looks super dry and we need it to bake. Have you made this recipe before? I know, who was it? Was it Gotcha or was it King that was? Because hopefully it comes out right. Let's put this on. Oh, I need the actual shredder, not my zesty one.
much raspberries that
You haven't? You're a terrible baker. Oh, I remember we talked about last night. I didn't link the recipe. Okay. Forgot who linked the recipe. I just had it up too before I pinged you guys. You just eaten them before. Okay. Gotcha. It's not going to fit there. Let's see. It was you? Okay. Let's say this is a lot easier shredding than shredding cheese because last week I took out my knuckle. And fun fact, I was reading the smaller the zucchini is, the more water it's holding, so it's gonna be moister, which is pretty interesting. At least I read that. I thought I read it correct. Read it like that. Maybe mistaken, but I'm pretty sure it's what it said. Even though I said I was gonna let it rest for 5 minutes, I'm just gonna throw these in here because these are really moist. They are also sweeter. That was another thing, yes. I have 10 viewers now. Awesome. That's what it says. Oh, is she watching now? I'm just gonna shred up the rest of this actually. Just use all of it. So that. Come on. Do not drain. Just wait for Amazon. Amazon is there. So what were you late for? Were you just late from work today, Peach, or did you run some errands after work? I hate the shredder. It's like $25, but it's a piece of crap. I wouldn't seen how my sister's apartment was going. Gotcha. And you went for a Slurpee. Hi Tay, how are ya? You excited for tomorrow? Hopefully we can successfully make those macarons. That's gonna be fun. As I lose that zucchini head in there. Let's add this last bit of zucchini. Then we're gonna legit let it rest for 5 minutes. So we should have enough moisture from this second zucchini. This newly added zucchini, I should say. We have 2 minutes left on the fries. Actually, I'm gonna add it for a couple more minutes. You're very welcome. Like I said, I've been wanting to make them myself as well. So. All this mixture really is starting to get wet. Not sure if you can see it in there from the camera. The last thing we're going to do is chop up some chocolate chunks that we're adding into this. I should have a chocolate bar somewhere. A chocolate bar? Some chocolate chunks? Oh, that's a big difference. It's like... I see it all now. Alright. Let's just set that aside. I said we're gonna give it a couple minutes now just to get all wet. Yeah, when you said you weren't sure about that, the combination of the peanut butter and the chocolate ganache, I believe that's what you said. I have to read the message again. That sounds like a good combo though for him. So wouldn't stress about that. Back my pile. I know we were talking about Andy's mints last night. I can use Andy's mints instead. Maybe I'll set this here if I can't find that chocolate bar. Or I can do dark chocolate alcoholic brownies. Never mind. We got a bar right there. So let's chop that up. And I don't even know how much it said. Was it all of it or? Andy's mints, I know, right? Delicious. 1.5 cups of semi-sweet chocolate chunks. Well, this is unsweetened baking chocolate. No, we can't use this. Would not be able to use that, actually. We're gonna give it any sweetness. So I guess we'll just use some good old chocolate chips.
We don't have her.
We don't have any what? We do. Well, it says use chocolate chunks. So, in a bad time, if you want to use that. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think I should use Andy's mints or do you think I should use chocolate chips? What sounds better? No to Andy mints? Okay, I guess we're using some chocolate chips.
Delicious.
What's that? What?
So Andy's mints are delicious without
I know.
I mix it.
Okay. Well, the chat's also saying just go with the chips, so I'm going with the chips. So it says we're going to use much love any mints. I don't know how well they'll go with zucchini. True. Yeah. Maybe on the next episode we'll do just normal brownies with Andy's mints in it. So 1.25 cups of chocolate. Chunks, but we don't have chunks. And note, do not ever buy these containers. I mean, I love these containers, but they're broken. We got these at Sam's Club and they broke. And ironically enough, this is my flour container that I've dropped numerous times. Like my first few streams, I dropped this every stream, and this one, oh, never mind. I was like, it doesn't have any cracks, but it has a little crack right there. You can disregard what I just said. All right, let's just fold these chocolates into it. Oh, it's really wet now. That's a huge difference after adding that additional zucchini. All right, spray our pan down. So nothing sticks. Let's add our brownies with a nice even layer. Peach, would you eat zucchini bread or zucchini brownies? I know you're not a big fan of greens. but I don't know if we've talked about this. If it's hidden into it, would you eat it? I like how it said a 9x13, but I guess it's spreading out. These are supposed to be some thin brownies, I guess. Yeah. I mean, with the baking powder, they will expand a bit. You used to eat zucchini bread? Yeah. I thought so. Until you found out there was green stuff in it, and then you were like, hell no, never again. Let's get into every crevice. All right, so this is gonna go into the oven. I believe it's set for about 30 minutes. I'm just not much for crunchy things in my pastry, you know, I guess. So it's gonna bake for about, I'll put it for 30 minutes. Timer for 30. Get our giant burrito. Even though this is way too big for our little pan, our little cast iron right here. I'm just gonna have to press it down just a little bit at a time. Just keep on turning it. Pressing it down. I don't know, crunchy things in it are fine, I guess. Maybe one day I'll be able to make some flour tortillas like this with no issues. Instead of having to rely on some store-bought ones. All right, so let's get a plate out. Just set this aside for now. Turn that off. Where did I put my chip knife? So let's add our chicken in here. Should be good. Next thing we need to do is add our ranch. The ranch that we made at the beginning of the stream. You just want shredded cheese? Jamie?
What?
Just shredded cheese?
Yeah.
Okay. Shredded cheese. Okay, we're good. El Milagro. That's the brand I'm using for the tortillas. No, El Milagro. Just throw some cheese on there. Get some avocados.
The thing in the corner just popped up and it said 12 points.
Yeah, that's your channel points.
What's that mean?
Remember, like you can use your channel points to like highlight your messages and stuff. Yes, I know, Peach. I know. Let's throw some tomatoes on. Exclamation point merch. Yep, just like Gotch did. He they redeemed their channel points. And I'm just breaking this lettuce up. Last thing we're going to do is add our ranch. I would have used bacon. I was going to make bacon, but I'd only be the only person eating the bacon. This point's like a burrito. It's essentially what a wrap is, yeah. Oh wow, look how well I wrapped this burrito. It's not super wrapped. Let's grab the knife. Check out that cross section. Oh, that looks absolutely delicious, doesn't it? Look at that. Perfect cut. Grab a few chips. Some extra well done fries. I want to get me some of that air fryer Lifeway. Yeah, my mother-in-law got it for me for Christmas in 2017, I think it was, or 2018. So a couple years now. Loved it. My wife wanted extra ranch on the side, but of course,
Can't. That's disgusting.
turn this, move this. The kitchen is a hot mess right now, but I don't know. After I'm done streaming and I get it all nice and cleaned up. So there. Let's see if I can. There's our chicken ranch avocado wrap with a side of ranch. See if I can take a good picture of this. There we go. As always, we gotta take pictures to post on the Discord and into my Instagram. If you don't follow my Instagram, it's mo's.dose. Let's get this out of the way. And make sure you follow. Gotta go into portrait mode. Let's get that there. Let's see how that looks. As always, I always show it on here. Looks pretty dang good. Let's put that on the gram. That one looks a lot better than the other one, so let's save as copy. Did I save as copy? Let's do it. It's going to be in Discord right now. Posted in the multiple Discords that I'm in. Chicken avocado, or actually, should I say ranch avocado? Ranch chicken avocado wrap with a side of fries and extra ranch to dip with. Yeah, there we go. Let's go in the Fi-Fi Discord. Let's post it in there. And then last, my other Discord that I post stuff in. Absolutely delicious. There it is again. I mean, if you think about it, it looks like something you get right out of a restaurant, right? But not spending not spending a buttload of money on it. Let's take a bite. Let's try this out. Are you gonna want one of these, Itzel? It's if so, if so, I'll prep it for you right now so you can watch me make your food. Let's take a bite of this. See how it tastes. Here you go, babe. Delicious. That was actually real good. I will say though, I'd rather have some spicy ranch in it instead. Would you rather have spicy ranch itself, or do you want normal ranch? Because I can throw some sriracha into some ranch and make myself some as well, actually. Since we have time before the brownies ready to go. Spicy, please. Oh yeah, there's a brand called Lighthouse, I think. They make a baller jalapeno ranch. Oh yeah. I mean, sriracha is life, so that's absolutely delicious. Let me just throw it into a little container here. Make it that way. Yeah, my ranch. My wife likes putting ranch on everything. I like putting sriracha on everything. Sriracha ranch for the win. Ranch is like... I should just get an emote. That's just a little ranch bottle. So my wife can just spam that in chat for everybody. Make an emote that's a ranch bottle for you. So you can spam chat with it. Alright, let's set this here. You can turn this off. There is ranch flavored soda. You've seen it before? What? That sounds disgusting. I'm gonna start with this so it adheres actually. Another nice little trick that I saw. I meant to do this with my wife's. I'll add more onto it for you itself. Some extra chicken for you. What is the ranch flavored soda?
Well, he said it's like a novelty soda. It's not about tasting good. It's about being able to have a good soda that tastes like ranch.
Kind of like that Peeps flavored, the Peeps flavored Pepsi that they just came out with. That's absolutely delicious. Disgusting. I know, like restaurants, I'm not going to charge you an arm and a leg for an avocado. Yeah, the Peepsy. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. The only way to get is if you win the contest or something like that. I don't think my wife's father, or I should say my father-in-law, would even attempt to drink that. And he likes trying weird things. You've had bacon vodka before? That wasn't terrible. I think I've had some flavored vodka before, such as that. These containers are going to be a limited run itself, so be happy that you get to have 2 of them. What?
Jesse.
What she said?
Sent me a thing on Instagram earlier. He said, "Tell me you're Monica without telling me you're Monica."
Mm-hmm.
From Friends. And then it showed like a whole kitchen. It's organized, and you know how Monica's crazy.
Yeah. Come on.
And I said, "I wish I was a Monica. I need all the organizing things." And she said, "I told Dennis," and he's like, "Who the fuck's Monica?" She's like, "Walk away right now. Walk away." She was, I don't know how I married somebody so uneducated.
That's funny.
Like, how the fuck do you not know who Monica is?
He is listening. What? He won't try. The Peeps, Pepsi. So the Peepsy. And it's all, when you bite into this, be careful. I'm throwing some toothpicks into it so that they stay together. It doesn't fall apart. Sorry, some of your tomatoes like fell out. Where did I put that lid at? Are you gonna want fries or not, or just the wrap is fine? Because obviously you know how leftover fries aren't that good. If you do, I'll put them into a plastic baggie instead. There's not really that much room in here for it. There you go. There is Itzel's lunch for tomorrow. Yuck. I'm yuck indeed. It's in the fridge. Jamie won't forget it. Just the wrap. Were you eating the one I was eating?
Yeah. It was only there, but now I'm getting one.
There's more. I was just making content. She's like, is there any more I can have? Or is this it?
What?
I'll make you one for lunch. Just taking a couple more bites of this. We have 11 minutes left until our brownies are out. I should probably clean up. My mess that's in the sink. I'll work on that. Yeah, when I first heard about that Peepsy, I was like, who would want to try that? And then there's a lot of people calling into the radio station. That's how I found out about it, and it was like, oh yeah, I'm a big fan of Peeps. I let them out, let them get stale. I do this and that, and it's like, what? That's absolutely delicious. What's that? I mean, there's far worse things than Peeps, but yes, Peeps are not delicious. I know what you mean. Yes, I know what you are trying to say. All I know is I got a bunch of cheese stuck between my teeth right now. I'm sure this wrap would be a lot better too, with just using sliced cheese, but yeah. Oh yeah, I used the last of your yeah, but I bought more today when I was out the store. Just to make sure you were left without it. You gotta start doing the prep meals for stuff? Prep meals for lunch and stuff? Yes. Yes, you should. Maybe if only you live closer, dude. We could prep your meals together every week on stream or something, you know? So it's all how many more people are going to recruit for Fridays so I can make a bunch more shells and stuffed shells. Since I know there's already how many orders of it? 4. That's what I was going to do in after stream today, is start making some of the stuff. Because I won't really have time to do it tomorrow. Actually, no, I can do it after work tomorrow. Because I don't think I'm going over to my sister-in-law's until later. I'm not sure exactly what time. What's that? Go where? I know you will. I know you want to go with. I think it's the first set I will do would be Asian. Asian? What are you gonna meal prep with it then? Like, what would you make out of that? Like stir fry or something? Let's put some of this stuff on lunch so I don't need it right now. I didn't have time to ask today, but I'll ask around tomorrow. I know 2 girls asked when you were making them again. Okay. Well, next week. Hey, my package shipped. So it said, my package for tonight from Amazon was supposed to be here today. We're sorry. Your delivery is late. Most packages arrive in a day, but if you don't receive your package by April 23rd, you can come back over the next day for a refund or replacement. What? Anyway, it says it was out for deliveries today. That makes like 0 cents. I'm so confused. Mongolian beef.
Somebody jacked it.
Hopefully not. I'm gonna bust a fool if someone jacked my delivery package. What's that? You will take care of it? Oh yeah, funny story. My wife, we have like a really bad parking situation here at our complex, right? My wife was legit about to throw down the other night with a guy because I moved my spot so she can take my spot because we had some stuff in the car, and it'd be a lot easier for us to park closer, right? So as I'm backing out, this car like reverses and proceeds to take my spot as my wife is about like has her blinker on to take that parking spot. So she was like flipping him off, yelling at him and whatnot. I paused briefly to see what was going on because I saw the guy move as I was leaving the spot, and it was like, this dude better not be taking that spot. I would be so pissed myself. We have 5 minutes left. Wow, those really rose. More than I thought they would. I'm gonna clean this pan up, throw some water in there so I can easily clean it up. Since I've been taking very bad care of my cast irons. I wouldn't say bad care, not as good of care as I should. While that warms up, forgot to post it in my Instagram, even though I said I was going to do that. Let's do that. In the oven. Actually, I'll post that later after I take the brownies out, so I have it just a combo picture there. See if anybody said anything in Discord. That does look good. That looks delicious. But I still can't believe Amazon is delaying my order tonight. That just frustrates me. Two days, actually, running late. Now it's expected tomorrow or Friday. It better be here Friday tomorrow. It damn well better be here on Friday. That's all I've got to say about that. Lieutenant Dane. Let's get all the fond off. Keyword stuff got here, gets here Friday? Oh, get here Friday. I was misread that for some reason. It was like, it got there Friday, yeah, last Friday. That's cool. Are you excited for it? Since I know you've been wanting that kind of stuff for a while now. Because you're a K-pop fanatic. 2 minutes left on the brownies. I'm going to have to take them out and let them cool off for a bit. I'll have to let you guys know at a later time how they taste. Yeah, I've been waiting like 7 months or so for them to finally arrive. Yeah. Because you're a weeb, JK. Alright. What's that? Oh, you're talking to Google? Should be all nice and clean. Be able to clean that up here. Let me put this away. I'll make my wife some more. Another wrap here for her lunch for tomorrow. There's been juices just hanging on for dear life on this, like almost going onto my stovetop. Good thing it didn't. All right, 5 seconds left. Let's see how they came out. And I just made a huge mess on my white countertops. Thank goodness for a magic eraser. All right. There it is. Let's do the toothpick test. I don't know how they're supposed to be, but obviously they need to firm up. And you can see, are they supposed to be like that wet? Get that closer to the camera. Looks very, very brown, black. Looks burnt. It looks like, honest God, like a pile of crap. But look, it rose really well. It looked like it was like a very small layer there. Look like what? It's because of the cocoa. I don't know. Because it's not a traditional brownie. It's a weird brownie. Let's hope it's a good brownie. I don't know. Can't really take a good picture of this. It's the color's like falling off of it. Let's see. Let me check that recipe real quick because, yeah, doesn't seem like it's not. Doesn't seem like it's done all the way. But not the good weird brownie. Yes. Well, it's a day late for that each. Brownies are done with a toothpick inserted with crumbs. There should not be wet batter on the toothpick. Okay, so it isn't done yet. So let me throw it back in for a couple more minutes. Because it still was a little damp in it. But then again, I may have actually hit a chocolate chip. So I'll just throw it in there for 5 minutes just to be safe. And as I was saying, oh, luckily none of the juices landed on my stovetop. It did. But luckily for the magic eraser. I'll lice all this again today after that. Oh, so it's been fun. It's been a good stream. We've had some wonderful time as always. The brownies are pretty much done, but we have to let them cool off before we can even do anything with them. So we're gonna have to circle back to that. The wrap was really good. It's all you're gonna have that tomorrow with the spicy ranch. So hopefully it tastes delicious for you. Now, obviously, food a day late isn't always the best, but I'm sorry. If only you lived closer yourself, you could have been here and picked it up. Thanks for the follow, Gotch. Thanks for the support, everybody. Merch, there's still, I think, 13 days left. You can pick up a hoodie, a t-shirt, and a tank top. And also a zip-up hoodie, too, if that's what you like, instead of a standard hoodie, because some people are weird like that. Exclamation point merch. I'll post it in chat right now. So you can go straight there. Perch. I can't even type merch. There we go. hit that follow button if you haven't. Visit my socials. Twitter's Garga at Garga TV, and then my Instagram is mos.does. You'll get all of my notifications. I post when I stream, when I'm going to be streaming, what I'll be streaming that day, what I will be making, I should say. My schedule, if you're not aware, it's on Wednesdays and Sundays. I start about 5:30, 6 o'clock. I say 5 o'clock, 5:30, but I'll have like that pre-roll, you know, the stream going while I'm still setting up. And on Sundays, it's about the same time as well, about dinner time, since we usually make this for dinner. If you have any ideas, kind of like what Jousted, he posted, should make some brownies. So I did. So if you have any other ideas, just send me a message. I'll gladly read it and see if we can make it on stream one of these on an upcoming day. But look forward for those pictures. Dude, I don't want to make black ink squid ramen. You know how disgusting that looks? Jamie says, you know how disgusting that sounds? Here, let me pull up what he's talking about so you guys can see what he said. I love how it says Windows, not enough USB controllers resources. Hello, everything's there. Okay. Let's see. Let's go to the Discord. Let's go to food recipes. Open original. Let's go to our browser, shall we? Oh, of course, you know, my window capture never works right. Let's see. There we go. Chrome. So that's what he wants me to make. Look at this. Does that look appetizing to you guys? Orochimaru's squid in Alaska ramen. I'm sure it tastes good, but I've seen recipes that involve using squid ink or any kind of ink, but I don't know if it just doesn't look appealing. It does not look appealing whatsoever. I don't know if you can hear my voice. Like that makes my stomach hurt now. But yeah, toss me some ideas. I would love to hear them. I know my brother wants me to make a beef Wellington, so he can tag the Gordon Ramsay himself in it, so Gordon Ramsay can roast me, which would be an honor, to be honest. Wouldn't that be awesome? Hey, so and so got roasted by Gordon Ramsay, and I know them. But anyway, guys, I appreciate your time as always. I'll see you guys on Sunday. Pretty soon, hopefully the stream will be revamping, getting a little bit better. I'm planning on getting another start screen, an end screen, an intermission screen, because I don't have an intermission screen. I just found this on Google. Obviously, it doesn't relate to me at all, but yeah. Thanks, guys. I'll see you on Discord, and I'll catch you guys on Sunday. You all have a great rest of your week.